Welcome back to our first Good Day State Line. I'm Michelle Michaels, and I'd like to introduce you to Linda Gerber. Linda is the CEO of the Rock River Valley Blood Center. Welcome to Good Day State Line, Linda.
Well, thank you, Michelle. Appreciate
Thanks
that.
for coming.
Thank you.
So, did I really find out that you guys have been a blood center since 1952?
Yes, actually, 1952, so we're celebrating over 65 years.
Awesome.
We were started, and we're one of the first blood centers in the United States. When you think about the fact that the first blood bank was started in Chicago in 1939,
Okay.
we're very, very close to that first blood center in the United States. We were a community blood center. The three hospitals came together, decided that they needed to have a community blood supply, that they needed to have a stable blood supply, and the Winnebago County Medical Society, they did some work and they started us. And so we had 9 board members, 3 from each of the hospitals. One of them was one of the sisters from St. Anthony's.
Okay.
And so we've continued to be that blood supply over the years. We started out with first unit drawn in December, and we drew 2,000 units that first year.
My goodness. So when you say that you're distributing to the 3 local hospitals, you're referring to other blood centers that kind of ship blood out, right?
Well,
and you don't, it's local?
The blood we actually supply, and when we started, we supplied the 3 hospitals. We actually now supply in Freeport,
Okay.
in Rochelle, those types of things. Yeah, the blood stays local first. All the units stay local, and then we do share. We resource share. We share with other centers after the blood supply here is met. But truly, it's the blood supply here that's allowed us to have 3 really great hospitals with trauma centers, heart programs, and those types of things. We started out as a replacement program where people just came in and replaced if they used it. And what we found out is that people needed a lot more than sometimes they could replace. And also, as we move on, if you're new to a neighborhood or new to an area, you're not going to have people to come in and replace blood for you. So it's a community resource now, and it's one of the things that we work on is making sure we're connecting donors and patients, making sure people understand how important that is, the blood on the shelf, when people are in need for traumas and surgeries and those types of things.
And every time you give blood, you save 3 people's lives, right?
Up to 3 people's lives,
Which is really awesome. It takes an hour.
Yep, takes an hour. You know, you come in, it's about, actually the whole process is about 10 minutes.
Okay.
For the actual blood draw, somewhere between 10 and 15. The rest of it is making sure you're healthy, making sure that you haven't traveled to a place that can give you malaria or something like that.
You don't want to spread that.
We can't test for that.
Right.
And also then afterwards you get your cookies.
Yes.
You get your cookies, you get popcorn. So the whole process is less than an hour. And what else can you do in an hour and save 3 people's lives and really do that?
I really don't think there's anything else you can do. Last time I gave blood, I was super, super excited because there was apple juice.
Oh, yeah.
And I was told by the woman who was with me that adults always pick apple juice. She's like, we go through apple juice so fast. And I was like, because adults don't buy it.
That's right.
I don't buy myself apple juice, but I'll go get blood to get some.
Well, and you know that when you donate blood, you lose like a half a pound, so you can have a lot more apple juice and a lot more cookies. Exactly. Oreos. We have Nutter Butters. We have all kinds of things that you should have a reason, you know. We even have a little sticker that says, be nice to me, I donated blood.
Oh, and so you get people to be nicer to you when you go back to work or go home.
Absolutely.
And if you have to recover for like a half an hour, can you continue to eat while you're there?
Yes, you can.
You don't
kick you out. We don't make you leave. If you want more than one cookie, we don't tell anybody. We're not a cookie police.
So I'm gonna, sign up to give blood on days where I'm running out of groceries.
That's right. There you go. Well, we can send you 1 or 2 home too if you want. Yeah, the cookies are, and we do the same thing when we do blood drives at businesses too. Yeah. We take our own cookies, we take our own drinks, so everybody gets a cookie.
Absolutely. And is there, blood types can't all be given to all people.
Right.
So what's the deal with that? What's the most important or most usable?
Well, all units are important.
Okay.
They're very, very important that we have all of the blood types. But what we find is that for our traumas, because you don't know when you don't know you're going to have a trauma, right? That as you go into a hospital, we don't know what your blood type is. So O's are the ones that get used immediately.
Sure.
Because that can go to anybody from a red cell standpoint. And so O's, we are always looking our O donors to come in, but we want all blood types because we really need to have the type that you need when you need it. And so that's what we're looking for all the time.
And if you don't know your blood type, I'm guessing you go give blood, they'll tell you.
Yeah, we do. We send you a card. We do
That's
blood
nice.
typing. We do that. Blood typing, in fact, that's another thing that there really wasn't. We didn't know all about blood typing
Sure.
until about 1942. So
Okay.
again, something that we've been working on for a long time. We know how to do it. It's very easy, very, very quick to do. But yeah, we tell you your blood type. You get a mini physical. We tell you your blood pressure. We tell you whether you're anemic or not.
See, all good things.
All
and
good
cookies.
things, right? That's right.
You
And
really
cookies.
Can't do better. Thank you so much for coming in
Thank
today,
you, Michelle.
Linda.
Appreciate it.
Michelle Markham got a behind-the-scenes look at the new Thomas & Friends Explore the Rails exhibit. We'll head over to the Discovery Center to check it out right after this.